dawn of time.
Yeah, what's good? You're back with another episode of Life's a Jew. All right, you know what? Fuck both of y'all. Y'all left me. Y'all left me.
I was gonna do it, but I just feel like I haven't had enough like rest to really get like a good tune out. You know,
the vocal rest.
Yeah, I need like a little tea with honey or something because
Yeah.
I don't want to do too much and then hurt myself. And then
Y'all left me hanging.
my next concert,
Y'all left me hanging.
I'm just out of work.
Right.
Rude. Anyways, back with another episode. It's all three of us again. Cause Jennelle got time.
I got time this week.
Jennelle got time, so she is here.
She has time to babysit. She has
time. She got time.
Visit.
She out here.
Free as a bird this week.
Look at that.
It feels great.
Fly.
Huh?
It feels great. Not gonna lie.
I bet.
We've been working since this whole year.
Right. Yeah, you've been
like we haven't stopped. So
right.
You know,
that after party looked super fun.
Oh, it was, yes. And it was an open bar. So I don't really drink like that anymore, but I definitely took advantage.
Can you invite people next time?
Yeah.
I like to eat and drink.
It was good. They had Caribbean food too. So they had like I think it was like a chickpea and cabbage curry. It was pretty good.
Okay. You had me at Caribbean.
And the chicken looked good. I'm not going to lie. The jerk chicken.
I had Jamaican food the other day.
It's hard to find good Caribbean food out here in my experience.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
100%.
There's this one place down by Santa Monica, but I don't know. I feel like it's.
There's a spot in Studio City. That's where me and Tony went, and they have really good veggie. No, it's a Sat Down.
Oh, Sat Down, yeah.
Yeah. I don't, but for out here, because I'm used to New York Caribbean. Yeah. I have to put that. I have to put out good Caribbean out of my head. I have to be like, you know what? It doesn't exist in Cali.
It doesn't.
Get used to it. Take what you can get. So I'm like, okay, now that I have that mentality, I'm like, all right, I can eat it. It's edible. It's not terrible.
What are you eating there?
They have vegan options. They have a lot of vegan options. They have vegan beef and chicken, and then but what I got was the tropical veggies, which is like vegetables with like some tropical sauce on it, and then chickpeas and rice. No, rice and peas. And it's really good. And then plantains and the veggie patty. And I usually get cocoa bread with the veggie patty, but I didn't get it.
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't sound that great, but
it was delicious.
I'm sure it is. And plantains, I mean, you cannot get those many places.
It's really hard to find out here is green plantains. Everybody loves yellow. I hate yellow.
Talking about maduros?
Yeah. No, maduros is the yellow one. I hate
I love sweet plantains.
Maduros.
I am not a maduro person. Growing up, they were trying to give me maduro, and I'm like, and I'll eat it now because it seems to be the only thing that California knows. I'm like, fuck y'all. Where my tostones at?
No,
I gotta go to this
tostones.
Cuban spot. There's this vegan Cuban spot I go to, and they have tostones, and I'm like,
you should try Cha Cha Chicken in Santa Monica. Like a lot of their stuff is good. Some of it's whatever, but I'm pretty sure they have tostones.
Do they fry it in the same as the chicken?
It's a decent question. One I cannot answer.
I can't eat it.
But
there's only one person in this. You know what? I'm going to Instagram. Guys. But I made some the other day at home.
Oh.
And it was really good. But I was home alone, and I couldn't share it with anyone, and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like cooking for myself. I know that sounds dumb.
I made tostones one time, and I made so many, and it was like one of those things where like I gotta just keep eating these.
I like testing out recipes on myself before I let other people try it, especially if I haven't done it before. I'm like, if this sucks, I just need to eat it by myself, and it will never see the light of day.
See, I don't have that luxury because it's like, well, when you make something, though, I feel like it's always made for at least 4 people. So you're either eating all 4 of those servings.
It depends.
With Keon and I can't waste food. So he's like, I don't care if I don't like it. I got to eat it. And the kids might cry about it, but
I have food confidence. Like, I am so confident about cooking for other people, even if I've never made it before. And I'm like, I've never made that before, but I'm going to make it, and you're going to like it.
I'm like, the opposite.
I have full food confidence. Everything that you guys have ever tried at my house, like during game night, not everything. That meatloaf, that was the first time I've ever made it.
But you come from you have a chef's background though, whereas like I have a none of that background. So I'm coming from I get the exact measurement. I put it in, sweep off the top, make sure I got exactly what they said I need to get, pour that in.
I just do whatever. But like in college, I was cooking for myself. So I think I still have that in me. Like, oh, let me just make this one little portion. But yeah, I don't follow directions.
I'm not good at following recipes. I'll see what I need.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, all right, but not even
ingredients.
If I have the ingredients.
I hate that. I downloaded this recipe, printed it out, so pumped. It talks about the seasonings, and then at the end it's like, and whatever else you want to throw in. I don't know whatever else I want to throw in. I need to know exactly what goes with what.
To taste.
Yeah.
I love
hate
saying
that. To taste.
Yeah. Yes,
enough
to taste.
salt to taste.
Speaking of recipes, I have a cookbook. I just wanted to plug that real quick. Hangry Vegan. It's $10. You can DM me on Instagram if you want to buy it. It's very easy, simple, affordable ingredients, vegan ingredients.
And we all bought it. You bought it.
You need just
Keenan bought it.
Yeah.
Keenan did buy it. Did he make anything from it, or is he just being supportive? That's sweet. I took his money anyways, and I spent it on things that I shouldn't have.
He has not made anything.
Does he make things beyond packaged food though? I've only seen him make packaged food.
You know, he makes a good taco and a good quesadilla. I'll give him that.
Okay, tacos. Tony makes a good taco too.
So he sliced the cheese for the quesadilla?
No, but I mean, we get the non-dairy cheese. So I don't think that it comes in blocks like
it's like
regular.
Shredded.
Yeah.
You can find blocked vegan cheese for sure.
Yes, I got that one Daya, the Havarti jalapeno.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Oh my god.
Violife
I'm just
is
not
the
at
best.
I'm probably just not at the right store because I'm going to I think yesterday I went to Ralph's and I'll go to Trader Joe's, which I don't like their cheese. Like I realized I don't like their non-dairy cheese.
Oh, really?
But I need to go to Sprouts or probably Whole Foods for the black cheese.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Which Trader Joe's cheese is it? The vegan one or the non-dairy almond cheese? Because the almond one isn't vegan. Is it in a white package or orange and yellow?
I think that was it was like white. It was mozzarella.
Okay, that's the vegan cheese. I actually like it because of the way it melts. It's really good for Italian dishes because it melts. Like Trader Joe's vegan cheese. It's Trader Joe's vegan cheese. If you're ever like vegan cheese doesn't melt, get that because it melts, and it's also really good for pizza.
It low-key was like melts. Pissed me off yesterday because I'm like, it was just coming out the quesadilla, and I'm like, yo, like, can you not? Like, it was just like all down my hand. It's on like a plate. Cream pie. I feel like it definitely would be good on pizza. Like that would be a good pizza cheese, but I'm never putting that in a quesadilla again.
Violife right now is my favorite vegan cheese. Violife is so good. You can get it from. All right, relax. It's all up in my mouth.
Well, remember it's from when you heard it earlier.
Right.
Okay. So I was trying to get it back at you.
Right. I think I see it at Whole Foods a lot. But Sprouts has also not Daya. I'm over Daya.
Really? Why?
Daya is just not good anymore. Like there's so many vegan cheeses out that Daya is not even necessary. Because Daya is the bottom of the barrel when it comes to vegan cheese now.
Like health wise, or are we just talking about
just taste wise. Oh, okay. And then the way it melts and everything. Like
I don't remember trying to melt it. I was
vegan
eating
cheese
blocks of it.
The Daya pizza is good. I think I've had like the cheese.
Tweeted about the Daya pizza and how
so good.
Bad it is.
It's good. The roasted vegetable one is my favorite, but I think it's the Supreme that has the sausage on it. I did not like that sausage. It was disgusting. I didn't want to finish it, but the vegetable one's good.
I want a vegan DiGiorno. I want rising crust. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
Like is that possible without
a deep dish vegan pizza? What was that one place that
that we had that one time?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Something Brothers.
Oh, Two Brothers. Oh, yes. They're vegan Chicago deep dish.
I love that deep dish. Yeah.
I just got drooly talking about all this shit. I'm literally drooling. This is disgusting. My mouth right now is just a pool. But yeah, we're talking about food. I do want to touch up on something in our current life. I've spoken about this before. But when it comes to my relationship, I'm sick and tired of people pushing for marriage. I am sick of it.
How do people say it though?
When are you guys gonna get married? Tony, when are you gonna put on a ring? When are you gonna put a ring on it? When is she gonna become Mrs. Baker? Marriage. I'm like, first of all, we haven't even reached our 2-year point. I feel like people are so desperate for the title of wife that they don't even want to work to earn the title of wife. They'll be like, oh, I'll figure it out after I become a wife. No. He needs to know everything about me. I need to know everything about him. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's more than that, though. I feel like there's this idea when, like, okay, you're in grade school. Like, well, then what middle school are you going to next? Or what high school are you going to? What college are you going to? What are you doing next? Like, it's always this, like, we're never living in the moment. It's always just, like, what's happening next? Oh, you're getting married? Okay, then you're having kids? Or you're going to buy a house? Like,
no, I don't like that.
For us, we did everything backwards. Like, we closed on our house. Then I gave birth. Then we closed on our house. Then like a month later, we got married. Like everything was backwards. But I remember that feeling when I got pregnant. Friends, family, everybody being like, "Well, is he gonna marry you?" Like it was on me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's annoying.
Is he gonna marry you?
That's
like
so
I
was worthless without that.
Right.
And that's the thing.
Why did you
it's
ask
like,
him?
Yeah. Why are you asking me?
Am I not worthy as like not a wife? Like, why do I have to feel pressure to become a wife? I don't like it. I was a wife before. I've been there. I know what marriage is like. I just recently finalized the divorce is finally going through after years.
Divorce party.
I mean, it's not really like a thing because I don't know. It's not like it was a bad marriage. I was just a shitty wife at the time, and yeah, like.
Yeah, so let that be a lesson to you out there, pushing her to get married.
Right.
She was a shitty wife before, okay?
That's
what you want?
I rushed marriage before. I was like, oh, a
Baker
good man
Batty?
wants, yeah, like, you know, it happened before.
Oh,
I'm
God.
good. It's all it is paperwork that's really hard to get away from. Once you want to get away from it, it takes a lot to get away from it. So it's just like, I'm just tired. Like, let us get to know each other. Let us expose ourselves to each other. Let us be at a point where we can be like, I know who this person is. Yes. Now I will take the next step. Like, people aren't giving us that. People are not letting us get to know each other rawly.
Well, and for people, like, it seems like time passes by really fast for them because they'll come and they'll be like, oh my God, your son is so big. It's like the craziest concept. Like, he's growing.
No, it's been
like,
2 years.
No shit, Sherlock. I'm here every freaking day. You know what I mean? Like, you just came, all of a sudden he's got, like, you know, he's walking and stuff. So yeah, for people, it's like they think these things have happened over such like this long span of time.
Right.
But that's not really in reality. Like you said, you guys are what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Not even. It's in December. December 2nd.
Yeah, ours is October.
It'll
2
be
years
2 years.
is nothing.
2 years is nothing. To spend the rest of your life with somebody. You know how long I've been living before I met Tony? That's a lot for him to know.
Right.
Yeah. We were just opening up about our traumas to each other because imagine I married him or he married me and we don't know about each other's traumas and we don't know about each other's like dark secrets and like all that comes out later. And then we realize, oh, I don't want to put up with that. Like, I don't want to put up with the backlash of like, if you don't, imagine I was like, I don't want to deal with my trauma. Yes, I went through this, that, and the third, and it's caused me to be this kind of person. And I'm okay with it. And I'm going to continue being that kind of person. And that kind of person is somebody that he doesn't want to deal with. That's not fair to him because now he's stuck in this marriage. You know what I mean?
We'll still continue to learn stuff about each other because like Kiana and I went on like a road trip to a wedding. It was just us, and like the 4-hour trip up there, we told each other so much about each other that we didn't know.
And that was recent.
That was last year. And then he was gone for a long time, like on the cruise ships, and I was like, oh, I got something to tell you, like just something like in the past that like I had never told him, but it's just one of those things where it is a constant learning process.
Right, for sure.
It's never all going to be revealed before. But, yeah, you do need to get to a certain point where you're like, all right, whatever this person throws at, not whatever, because you shouldn't put up with everything.
Yeah,
but, you know, will I be able to, like, weather the storm? And sometimes you don't either. Like, you know. I swear to God, it was right up on me.
I need you to hear yourself.
I hear myself.
Clearer.
Do you hear me?
No.
Hello?
There we go. Hello?
But yeah, it's a process.
It is a process. And also, I think it depends on the people. Because I know me and Tony want to we want to peel each other's skin off before we take,
visual.
you know what I mean? Like, that's literally like me. I know a lot of people don't care. Like, oh, I don't care about your past. Let's just figure out the future. That's fine. If that works for you, that's fine. But
no,
that doesn't work for us.
anyone.
That doesn't work for us.
That's scary.
Yeah. We went through too much. Like, his last marriage, there was a lot to, I guess, not too much.
I forgot you both have been married.
We both have been married before.
So people really need to back off.
Yeah, like, we know what marriage is. We've been there, and we know that we want to take a different approach.
Yeah, I'd be chilling hard.
Right.
I would be chilling hard.
Right. And we were both trash in our marriages. Both of us. So it's like, let's not be trash to each other.
Well, and what does that change? What does marriage change?
It doesn't. It just a more solidified future if one of us die.
It's just a business contract. That's
Absolutely.
what it's always been. That's what it's always going to be.
But I will say, though, as a mom, I do feel social pressure to be married.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I think, and only because we've made up this thing that it's like, oh, you're respected, or you guys are legitimate, or like everything's great and right if that's how you guys went about it. Because but for me, it's also being a woman of color and thinking like, I don't want people to think I'm a single mom. You know, even though like that should not be something, but we are portrayed as, you know, our black fathers aren't there, or you know, things don't work out, or, you know, so I do feel this pressure to wear a ring, to the point where like my own wedding ring was like causing my skin to have like an allergic reaction because I can only wear gold, and it wasn't gold, and I didn't know that. And so, but I was like just sitting there like, oh, this is really uncomfortable, and I was like itching, but I was like, I have to, you know, keep up this persona,
right,
that like everything's all good. And I still feel that pressure.
That sucks.
You say you only go through that through family? Yeah.
Mostly just like my aunts, like
old
my
school.
mom. Yeah, everybody in my family is pretty much old school. So it's like, oh, and then especially like when we moved in together, like, oh, well, guess that ring's coming. Like my family, especially my mom's super, super old school. So it's like, oh, okay, so we should be getting a wedding invitation.
Oh my God. And
I'm like, whoa, like, I got to make sure that I can live with him for the rest of my life first.
Right.
Like,
and that's so important.
This is baby steps. Like, this is all very new to me. I've never lived with like a man before. So it's like, I'm literally taking it a step at a time, day by day.
Right.
Like, don't nobody got time for that. 'Cause I need to figure this out before I make such an impactful decision. Like, even though it is a business contract, it still is very impactful to your life.
Absolutely.
So it's like we both need to make sure 100% that this is what we want for the rest of our lives, because the rest of our lives is a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
One time on Daddy Issues, somebody asked them about, is it okay, or I forgot what the question was exactly, but I knew it was something to the effect like, how do you feel about moving in before marriage? Because, you know, some people wait till marriage to move in with each other.
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's scary.
I feel like I used to be like that, but then LA is so damn expensive. Like, I mean, if I had it my way, I probably would want to live by myself.
Until marriage, though? Not
until marriage, but I just want to live by myself. Just to know that I can live by myself. Because it's like,
okay. You mean financially?
College. Well, it's just like, I just would like to have my own space. Like, I grew up with my family, then I went to college, had roommates, and then I've had roommates pretty much ever since then. So I'm like, damn, can I just be in a house by myself? Yeah. Like, I would like to experience that before it's like you live with somebody, you get married, then you have kids. It's like you'll never be alone again.
Right.
So
I don't know. I mean, like, now that we have kids, we're never alone. Like, there's no such thing. Yeah. But I mean, when we could be doing like our own thing in separate quarters. Right. So, but it's all relative to like what you're going through. 'Cause when we had a studio, I remember I was pregnant and like I was crying because he made chicken wings, and I don't know what it was about chicken wings, but like they made me cry. And so I saw the chicken wings, I started crying. We were in a studio apartment. I had nowhere to escape to.
I'm
just
sorry,
like
but chicken wings made you cry.
chicken wings made me cry. Like
I'm over here trying to be like,
the level of hormone craziness that can happen to you, FYI. And so I like ran into the bed and like tried to bury myself, and he's like sitting in the couch next to the bed. You know what I mean? Like there was no space there.
Yeah.
But now I look back and it's like, oh my God, we had so much like freedom and space, and now that we have kids, we have none of that.
Mm-hmm. Whew. Someone's trying to call in. Let's see. What y'all talking about? I hope you are an actual, like you actually have something.
He looks very young.
He looks like he is. I'm not sure. His name is Reek the Freak.
Oh, God.
What can we expect
From Texas? Is he Drew?
Don't discourage the name, all right?
Okay, my bad. My bad. I was shook for a little bit. I was like, I don't know if I should accept this. What's up?
Nah, shit. I didn't even think y'all accepted calls up here, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're our second caller.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Because no one else calls in.
Right. Yeah, and usually when people call in, that'd be weird on this app, but
Absolutely.
Not like you, though.
Wait, do you know about this show, or are you just calling in randomly?
this is my first time actually. No, actually, I see you like go live sometimes, but I never join your live. So this is actually my first time in your live.
Okay.
So it's kind of tight.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna just join in on y'all topic, but I feel like that shit is waiting for marriage to move in. That shit is weird.
Right.
Imagine
Absolutely.
if you don't like someone's living habits or something like
Exactly.
That is a definite
It's an
make or
adjustment.
break.
It's an adjustment.
I can imagine
period.
for you. You're still in the like
it's
the
only
newness of
been 4 or 5 months.
Yo, wow.
So it's
And you're the cleaner. There's always a cleaner and a messier person.
I'm the messier person.
I'm the cleaner.
I'm the messier person.
I have a touch of OCD.
Just okay.
Like, because I recently just moved, me and my girl just moved in together.
And
I'm
laughing already.
super clean. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's how I was raised, type shit.
Yeah.
Like you're cleaning every day, or like you're just cleaning like the surfaces. Like I want to know, because I feel like this super clean OCD term gets thrown around a lot. And
oh yeah, I gotta if I see something, I gotta clean it. Like before work, like if I see something, like I gotta clean it even before I go to work, type shit. Or like if there's like lint on my dryer, I gotta clean it off. I just gotta I don't think it's kind of bad, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone's. But it just makes me feel better. Like
I get that.
That's how I was raised. Like when I was younger, my mom would she would look off the sun and look off the reflexes off the counter to see if there was any fingerprints.
Wow.
She'd be like,
oh, mom was serious.
Yeah.
She'd be like, who touched mine? I'd be like, yeah.
She's dusting fingerprints.
To answer the last question, press the 2 happy faces if you want to call in.
Okay.
How would you know that? The 2 happy faces.
I don't know.
Makes no
it's brand new. It's a new feature on Periscope. But it's super important because habits can be revealed.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said habits can be revealed when you live together that you may not like. And also the real person comes out. Like the real person comes out, because I can really know somebody on our dates and our hangouts, but once I'm like there at all times, the real person surfaces. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's super important. I'm going to take another call.
I'm not dirty, but I am messy. Like I'll leave clean clothes on my bed and I won't fold them and put them away.
Like yesterday, we went to the gym and then I was so tired, I took a nap, but I had to fold up all the laundry I did that morning and I had to wash all the dishes before I went to your house. Like I could not just leave. I would have had anxiety the whole time if I did not clean the whole kitchen and fold up all the and it was like 3 loads. I didn't want to do it, but I'm like, I have to. I cannot look at this bed like that when I get back. Like it's just like,
I'm bad.
I don't know.
Keon used to get mad because like he would come over like when we were just dating, and like I would have all my clean clothes on my bed washed, and I would just push them to the side so we could just do the do. And he'd be like, no, put these away.
Jasmine, what's up? Is that Jazz?
Yes.
Hi. What's good?
Nothing much. I downloaded Periscope for you, Sabrina.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I'm trying to get used to all of this, but I love all the information you guys are putting out there because it's true. Like, I definitely believe that you need to live with the person before you ever marry them.
Yes.
And in my situation, we're married now, but we were together for 7 years, almost 8 years before we got married.
Oh, wow.
And I loved it. Because with him, he was traditional. Like, he knew he wanted to get married and do this and that. But me, I've always seen, like, relationships, like, falter as soon as people got married. So that kind of left me jaded for a long time.
Right. And I'm a child of divorce. So it's like, I'm a divorcee. Divorcee?
That's hot.
Divorcee.
I like that. Divorcee? That's kind of hot.
I'm a divorcee.
It's so French.
Not like I got a divorce.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to do that again. I don't want to. I don't want to constantly repeat, like, whack. I don't know what to call it, but like those are toxic things that I'm just trying to stop.
I'm the
now.
opposite. Like, I'm a bastard, I guess, as they say. My parents weren't married, never got married, thank God. But I remember when, like, my stepdad and my mom were going through it, he was like, well, let's get married. Like, since when did that solve all your problems?
It doesn't solve anything.
Yeah, marriage
it exposes,
is not the answer.
if anything, it exposes, not solves.
And traps both of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
nobody got time for that.
So wait, how long were you and your husband together before marriage altogether?
Well, we've been together. We've been married for a year now.
Oh,
so
okay, congratulations.
We're going on 9 years together total.
Oh, okay.
And a year of marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost a
I feel like
decade. That's
9
great.
years is that's
Yeah, did people ever
That's
say
good.
to you, like, oh, you guys have been together so long, like, are you going to get married? I feel like there's that year count that people start to do.
It's like, oh, it's been
Well,
5
he ain't
years.
married you yet.
Yeah.
It
Right.
was more so on his side of the family because I'm very transparent. So my mom already knew where I stood.
Mm-hmm.
Even though at the end, like, when it came to, like, the 8th year, she was like, you just need to get married already. And I was like, well, we'll do it when I'm ready. But his side of the family, they're traditional, like, Hispanics. And me, I'm mixed. I'm black and white. So, you know, our two different traditional sets, of course, on his side, they're like, you know, you need to get married in the Catholic Church. You guys are living in sin. But I refuse to buckle under that pressure. You know, like,
and good for
at
you.
the end of the day, I feel like God knows my heart. He knows that I love him and I'm not going anywhere. But at the end of the day, we don't need, you know, to spend, you know, a grip of money to, you know, show our love when we've been together for this long. And so then at some point they were just like thinking we were already married after we kind of climbed after that. I think it was like after the 5th year, because we had our daughter around that time. And so they were like, oh, you guys are married. So,
Well, after 10 years, yeah, you would have been legally
yeah,
bound anyways. If you're living together for 10 years, and I think, what is it called? I forget, but you're like, you're technically legally married. Common law marriage.
Yeah. I think it's like 7 in Virginia because my sister was. Yeah.
Cut it short.
Yeah. I think it
remember,
varies.
I think a long time ago in California, it used to be 7 years.
Yeah.
And then they kind of took it away. So I was like, oh,
That makes sense, though. That makes sense. But yeah, I feel like marriage, and that's another, and like you said, marriage doesn't prove that you love each other.
Yeah.
Marriage is like you either love each other or you don't, or like you truly love each other, because you can love somebody and be like, but to a certain extent.
And you could get married and fall out of love. Like, that happens all the
Yeah.
time. I mean, it doesn't make anything permanent.
Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be proved before marriage.
It's just a lot harder to break up.
Oh, a lot harder.
And I don't know. I mean, apparently there's tax benefits. I don't really know to what degree, though. I don't feel like on our taxes it's huge. I don't know. I'll ask my tax guy next time around. But I'm definitely just like, I don't really see that big of a difference. So there's supposed to be tax benefits. But, you know, I got to look into that. More to come on that. We'll follow up.
All right. Well, I appreciate you both calling in. I'm gonna exit y'all out. Bye. I'm about to end the show.
Hey, killer.
Oh, well.
I didn't realize you had roped them all in together.
Yeah,
a
up to
conference
3 people.
call.
Up to 3 people can call at the same
There
time.
should be 3
no idea.
faces right there. Periscope, get it together.
Yeah.
Who are they
Well,
owned by?
no. Only 2 people called. 3 people can call, but only 2 people actually.
Oh, and the smiley
But I
face?
feel like the
Yeah.
smiley faces should have 3 then.
3.
If you could have 3.
So it's a
Because what's with the
conference
2? It's just supposed to be 2 people talking?
You know what?
We need to talk to their marketing
Call
department.
Periscope. All right, y'all. I appreciate you all. That was a very serious episode. We were very, very
There was no
serious.
laughing.
Oh, wait. Actually, no. Never mind. I was going to tell y'all something, but I'm going to wait for the next episode. And it's very good and it's very scandalous. So, yeah, I'm a fan.
The teaser.
So definitely tune in next week, next Friday. I gotta check with their schedules, especially yours.
Yeah.
I think I have to work, but I might just do a half day.
Cam, are you good Friday?
Next Friday?
Yeah.
I think we should have Cam ask us questions like they do on Daddy Issues.
Cam would be like,
Cam, I'm just volunteering your services.
Favorite ice cream. Cam is the producer. He's
I don't want to be part of this.
He's behind the scenes. He's very
He's
important.
a ghost.
Yeah, he's actually super. He lives up the block from me. He took care of my
Whoa,
cats.
don't give his address.
So he lives. No, I'm kidding. He took care of my cats. He kept my cats alive, happy, and loved.
I want to cat sit.
Oh, you can come cat sit anytime.
Jennelle, you're maxed out in my house.
But yes, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, anyway, yeah, tune in next week. Download Periscope. Call in with any questions, comments. You want to cuss us out? I don't care. We'll take it. I appreciate you
We gonna say something back, though.
Love y'all. Find me, Sabrina Sith, on all platforms, even Cash App.
That girl creates, even Cash App.
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing. I have 500 and something friend requests that have built over time. I'm not popular, but have just built over time, and I don't know what to do now because
Accept everybody.
Instagram?
no, I have to literally go and accept each person. There's no like
You're not on
accept
Insta-
all.
no,
No,
Instagram?
you can actually put your phone.
Instagram.
You could put
Just
your page
make it public.
private. Yeah,
Just make it public. And
I
then
need to know how
all
to
of
do
them
that
will
because I
be-
tried to do it.
Give me your phone.
I think it's like in settings.
You can find me at this _camel_toe.
Oh, you need to. Yeah.
At this camel
y'all
toe.
heard that? It's at this camel toe ____.
No.
In between each
In between each
word. At this camel toe. Tur. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And until next time, thank you for tuning in to, let's see if these bitches come with me. Life's a joke. These bitches did it. Bye.